right?
Yeah, just the normal one.
Okay.
All right. To recap, last time we met, we played Fallout. In seriousness, no. Last time we met for Runes of Neomar, shit had gone south. The rescue attempt was pretty much a flop. They had already moved the girls, or the slaves. I say girls because, yeah, they moved the slaves already. You met a group of them being moved through the tunnels underneath the manor. You freed them, sent them to the guild, and then went into the underground portion of the manor. Uh, you engaged in a fight with the remaining uh, bandit guards, as well as the captain and the nobleman who ran the show. Everyone is dead, including Kunari, who was stabbed when the noble noticed you guys coming.
May I interject? I rolled a failed death save, and then I rolled a 1, and I had high initiative, so there was nothing you could do.
Yep.
Yeah. But either way, no matter how it happened, Kunari unfortunately has left us. Uh, you guys had finished cleaning up the fight when a noble guard came down the stairs. He witnessed Brian attempting to drag Kunar's body. He accosted Brian, and Brian managed to bluff his way into tricking the guard to help you
And he
until
fucked
he
up.
made a slip of the tongue and told the guard that the enemy was up the stairs, the very stairs he had just come down. The guard put two and two together, realized he'd been duped, and attacked Brian, dropping him with a max damage strike. That is where we find ourselves. Flame and Mott are rushing to Brian's defense. Brian is in death saves,
I've
and
succeeded one and failed one.
you succeed. Have you failed one? I don't think you've. I
Yeah,
think you only
scroll up.
rolled one.
It says 16
Yeah.
and 8. So, like right
I mean, the
before.
guard's still next to you. You sure that's the same death save?
It is. He's right.
Yep.
I mean, you know.
Or no, wait. No,
Was it
because
insight? He
you
loses.
rolled that twice by accident. Remember?
Yeah, I think so, because the guard would have moved by now.
Because the guard's higher than the initiative. He'd have done something by now.
Are you telling me that I can strike a death save failure off? Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Because I remember you
Yeah.
rolled the death save, and then and
Right.
then it hasn't rotated through yet.
Right. Okay, cool.
What's the matter, Reese?
What about the guys, the exes? They disappeared because they're dead.
I need them on the field for other reasons, son. I need to know where things stand.
Oh, that's adorable.
Future DM right there, Ninja.
Yeah, why don't we have Reese
Oh,
DM this?
Because we'll all die if he does.
All of a
you'd be
sudden,
surprised how
Godzilla
fast
just makes
this kid-
appearance.
You'd be
SpongeBob.
surprised how fast this kid picks stuff up.
Yeah.
I was walking him through the Hero Kids rules the other day
Hmm.
because we bought this Hero Kids for him to play because it's for like 5 to 8, 9, 10-year-old kids. It's like introductory D&D basically, and he picked it up really fast.
Well, that's
Like, it
cool.
was
I didn't
actually kind
know.
of scary how fast
Is it
he
Wizard
picked
of
it
the
up.
Coast?
No, it's a
Okay.
different company.
Okay.
It is. I've got the book right here. It was written by Justin Holiday.
Okay. Is it like actually
So,
5e or is it a different?
no,
system?
it's its own system,
Okay.
but it is the premier fantasy role-playing game for kids.
That's cool.
Start them young.
You know, I mean, it says perfect for kids 4 to 10 who are ready to start playing RPGs. And considering how much interest Reese shows in what I do with this stuff, I think he's ready to start playing.
He wants to
Yeah,
be
sure.
like Dad.
Anyway, let's get this show on the road. So we start the initiative at the top because that's where it sits. Flame, means it is you.
Well, I just because we haven't played in like a month.
Mhm.
What was the noble's name again? Because I feel like we heard it. I just don't, for the love of me, remember.
Actually,
Oh.
it was never mentioned as far as I know.
Yeah,
No?
no, the name of the noble has never been mentioned.
I don't have it in my notes. I have boner teeth as the password, if that's irrelevant.
It's not going to be relevant anymore, unfortunately. There, Shane.
Yeah.
Hi, Fenner. No, you're not getting these corn dogs. Quit trying. Go.
Scooch, scooch. Well, if that's the case, then the only thing for me to do would be to, use my move action and my action to sprint. So that's right there.
All right.
So that'll be my turn, I guess.
Okay. Yes, that is your turn. The manor guard stands over Brian, leans down, checks his pulse. Good. He's not dead yet. He can answer for his crimes later. And he basically moves through the doorway into the room and sees you, Flame. Halt there in the name of the Lord.
Hey, hurry! Your noble's hurt down at the end of the hall.
Don't try that funny shit with me, boy.
No, I'm serious. Look, and he's gonna step aside so you can see him.
He actually cannot see him that well from where you are, because that is 85 feet. All he can see is the Lord is on the ground.
Yeah. He's hurt. Get somebody from upstairs to help him. Or you help. Do you have healing magic? Can you heal him? He's hurt.
You are an intruder in the Lord's manor, and I'm not falling for that again.
What? Who? No. I was fighting the intruders.
Don't try that bullshit with me, young man. And he levels his sword. You are the intruders, and I know better than to doubt that you are, in fact, evil.
You're Lord, though. You're Lord.
He readies himself to charge you, basically.
Oh, cool.
Shaggit, it is time for a death save.
Yo.
Pass.
Pass. 2 passes.
Mott, you can see and hear. Well, no, actually, you can't see it because there's a pillar in your way.
Yep.
You hear the guard and Flame basically shouting back and forth at each other. The situation is turning south badly.
Oh yeah.
It is up to you what you plan to do with this.
Well, just to help things out. Oh, it is working. Get to here with my normal action. Get to. Oh, come on. There with the roguish whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What is that one called?
Cunning action, I think.
Yes, cunning action. And unfortunately, yeah, no, screw it.
Well, cunning action lets you dash as a bonus action, right? So you have your
you
your
still have
move.
action.
So I've ran, sprinted, and cunning actioned my way across this fucking hallway.
The guard sees you and he positions himself so that both of you are in his field of vision, and he looks back and forth. I see. So there's more than one of you. Flame, it is your turn.
Okay. Fuck.
So, I know
Oh.
this is kind of out of turn, but can Mott see Brian down right now?
Not from where you're standing, no,
Okay.
because
We
he
did
is
hear him
behind.
scream, though.
You
Yep.
heard him scream. You know he's in trouble, and this guard has just come through the door, basically spouting something about intruders.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. Okay. Well, shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. There is no good move here. So I'm gonna do something stupid. Would my guy? Wait. After seeing Kunari die, he would. All right. He's gonna be like, Mott, you deal with him for a minute, and he's literally going to just scoot by him, taking an attack of opportunity as he
all right,
runs by.
let me get my book real quick. I need to double check something. Okay. What level is that? Okay. So yes, as you scurry by him, he takes a lunge at you with his longsword.
Please roll poorly. Don't hurt me.
He rolled poorly on 2 occasions.
I get that roll, man.
Flame just basically like leans back and the sword just like grazes his nose as he runs through.
Not even better. When he yips, like it would have sliced his nose, but he yips and it goes right in between his teeth.
Yeah. Once I get up to Brian here,
Mhm.
you know, the crowd, don't be dead like Kunari! And
Yes,
then
he is definitely looking less than top notch.
I'm going to reach down,
For
smack him on the
max
ass
HP
Oh, damn.
roll.
for 12.
There's a flash of bright white light. You feel the magic surge through your hand into Brian's body. Brian, you are brought back from the brink of death.
He's gonna lean back over his shoulder. He's not dead like Kunari!
Man, what the fuck?
We're in trouble, Brian!
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Woo.
All right. The guard. What is he going to do? He knows better. The guard is going to look back, see that you've raised the unconscious Brian from the ground, and he's going to, damn it, outnumbered 3-1. This isn't good.
Savior Lord!
He's going to start running. 30, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to start running for this back exit, which leads you to the assumption that the guards know about this stuff going on. Brian, you have been brought back from near death.
I'm gonna stand up kind of slowly, look at Flame, and be like, dude,
Right?
thank you. I mean, I spoke shit. He believed me, and then I said the wrong thing, and he struck me down.
Yeah, I heard your girlish, highly
Oh,
girlish
it
scream.
was a man scream. It was
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
manly for us halflings, because we're tiny.
Oh, dude, I didn't realize, but
We don't got the resonance in our throats or chests or whatever, man. You know. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I knew I had to save you, because I couldn't have another Kunari.
So at that, I'm gonna look at Kunari's corpse and be like, I was just dragging him. Help me. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, with Flame's help, hoist Kunari's corpse and carry it to the mountain. Now.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna let the guard go, Mott, unless you had Kiba, unless you had a different
Mott
idea.
had different plans.
Okay, well then I think that's what we're doing on our turn.
All right, Mott, it is your turn.
All right, so Mott will get to hear, see that they're doing that, and he's going to recommend something that's probably going to send a chill down their spines. Forget the body, burn it. We need to leave.
That's what we're doing, man.
Forget the body, burn it. We need to leave. And he's going to run after the guard with his normal action, and then with his cunning action, do that.
All right.
And I'm going to try something to see if it works. It probably won't.
What is that?
Spell.
Sleep. Oh, roll 5d8 for me then.
Right, D8, 5.
I'm on 40. 31's pretty good.
Unfortunately, you cannot put him to sleep.
Aw.
You miss it
Beat
by
me,
1 point.
Wow.
1 point.
1 point, sir.
Motherfucker.
If only I had stepped on his toes as I ran by him.
Right?
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
just some like almost poetry like fey gibberish. As it just whatever death was almost taken Brian's character
hmm
and just throwing at the guard, and it's kind of not working.
Yeah, I know. Your spell doesn't appear to have done anything to the guard. Like he stumbles for a second, shakes his head, and keeps running. Flame, you're up.
I got sort of a dark question.
hmm
Does Kunari have any of his stuff on him, like his money and all that? Like if I pat him down real quick?
Yes, he would have all of his belongings. Like his belongings haven't been, like his weapons have been taken away, but his belongings were left on his person.
So
I don't have access to his character sheet anymore for some reason.
I archived it because he was
Okay.
dead. I will pull it open real quick and
Okay.
We have some money. I'm going to loot the dead.
Okay. Backpack inventory. I have 127 gold, 69 silver, 23 copper.
Sorry, hold on. So, one more time. How much?
127 gold, 69
Okay.
silver,
Okay.
23 copper.
Okay.
Okay. And I mean, nothing really else that would really interest you.
No. Yeah, I'm not looking for teeth or anything, but any potions.
Do you want my
or-
fate trinkets? I have delicate silver cameo pictures of twins, children, opposite one another. I have Gossamer shawl that glows faintly in the moonlight, and collection of
get
baby teeth. I don't have baby teeth anymore. Never mind.
No, didn't you get like a necklace or something like that that protects?
Oh yeah, the Fey amulet. I didn't put that in my inventory, but yeah, I do have a Fey charm.
I'm going to take his money and the Fey charm.
Okay.
And I guess that's probably my action then, right?
Yeah, that would be your action
Okay.
to search his.
Oh, I did. There's page 2. Ancient silver coins. I have 4 of those.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's called Riverstone necklace.
Riverstone necklace.
And you guys are dragging Kunari's body,
No, I'm
or you're just
leaving
gonna
it.
you're gonna leave it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
dump it there, but I'm gonna stop here, and be like, okay, Brian, we need to go.
I'm gonna look kind of guiltily back at the corpse and then to Flame, and be like, "Yeah, man. I mean, you saved me, so I'll do whatever you say."
All right. The manor guard is going to keep running and disappear through the door. For all intents and purposes, we are out of initiative.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast bonfire on his Kunari's body and just let it run.
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
salute.
char it a little bit. That's not gonna burn my body.
Yeah, that's not going to burn his corpse.
As long as it's unrecognizable.
Just do it with the face.
Yeah, just if you're going to do it that way, just do his face, because otherwise it's not going to burn hot enough or bright enough or long enough to actually
Yeah.
do serious
Yeah.
damage for the
You
other
guys see
side.
Supernatural, right? It's always like a out of character scene where they have to pile a bonfire and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Also,
When you burn a
also we
body,
had
you
this.
need a lot of heat, a lot of
We
fuel.
had the same problem with the bandits in that observatory.
Mm.
I'm gonna salute the charred face of Kunari and be like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, my friend.
Then if
Bony
that's the case,
fucking weirdo. I'm gonna start going.
Can
if,
Kuanari harm Brian now?
if we're out of combat, Mott would have followed the guard until he lost him, trying
All
to
right.
catch up to him. But if he took
So
secret
you're
time,
gonna lose him immediately,
hmm
because he's gonna run. He's gonna run his full movement. He's gonna sprint, and then the action surges and he sprints again and keeps going.
right, I
So
kind of figured
he's
as much.
long gone.
Right, and that's what I kind of figured. Probably meet up with the guys back over here and be very, very stricken.
I'm gonna be like, oh, that really sucks, and then I'm gonna start rifling through the belongings of the noble and this elite guard guy and see what they got.
Mott is going to take Flame by the shoulder and essentially throw him against this pillar, going, "You have any idea what you just did to us?
I did nothing.
You killed this noble and this captain. We are fucked."
I mean, we killed this noble and this captain. I don't know if you remember.
Oh,
There's
no.
two of us
Yes,
here
I did
fighting.
stuff. I did stuff to try and slow them down. I did not kill anyone.
Saw you injure them.
Yes,
It was
injured.
yeah, and I injured them more.
Hey, guys, come on. We can't fight over the death of our friends. We got to be together as a team. You know?
Brian, not now.
Okay.
He's going to point to the nobleman. Do you know who this is? Oh, wait.
No,
You
but
two
I
guys
was.
with corners. I forget that. This man is a nobleman on the council.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to retreat behind the pillar. And kind of reappear behind Flame. Like poke my head out from his waist.
No more candy, bud. You've had enough candy for the day.
So I think what you're trying to say is we should hurry up and get out of here, but instead you're lecturing us. So why don't we hurry up and get out of here?
One more candy.
Yes.
This is the man who just rifled through their pockets.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he's going to go right back to rifling through their pockets.
Mott will like slap his hand and go like usher towards the door. We don't have time for that. Get the fuck out.
We got a few seconds.
All
Just
right.
lead the way, Mont. Make sure there isn't a guard out there. I'll be right behind you.
So the nobleman has he's got one thing of any value on him at the moment, besides the rapier that he tried to use against you.
Yeah.
Very ineffectively, might I add.
He
He has a silver signet ring on his finger. It has his house signet attached to it.
Okay. And is it a normal looking rapier or is it a really?
It is a very nice rapier, but it is just a normal rapier.
Okay. And then how about I'm gonna take the silver signet ring, by the way. And then how about the other guy?
Bandit Captain. Where is his sheet?
Yep.
He has a dagger. Let me see here. He's got a scimitar and a dagger.
Oh.
Or
Nothing special.
daggers. My apologies. He's got 2 daggers, and he is also carrying 10 silver.
I'll take the 10 silver.
How hurt does everybody look?
I'm almost full health.
Um, I'm damn near full too. I'm just missing
Yeah.
6.
I'm missing spell slots, is what I'm missing.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
If anything, he looks a little roughed up a little bit, but that's just like your last big healing wave did most of my healing.
Mm-hmm. Same.
All right.
Okay, well, I
You
guess we
guys
got to get out of here.
scurry on out of here. As you get out into the city, a couple
Um,
of things. What's up?
just real quick, because shit just went sideways in the worst way possible. Mott is going to insist that we do not take any main roads, and we're just taking sideways and alleyways. Like we are not trying to be seen, or Mott's trying to make sure we don't get seen.
All right.
Okay.
Well then, I need basically a group stealth check. Whoops, I didn't need to.
Yay.
So everybody roll stealths, and we will take the highest. With
What the fuck?
okay,
Brian.
no, Brian is the highest with a 10.
No.
Um,
I,
Fuck.
man, that
I'm
was such a
looking at
low
your
roll.
sheet for a second. Check it.
Yeah.
So don't.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
What was it, class you're on? Yeah. Okay. So you're in studded hide and leathers. Okay.
Yeah.
So thankfully, it's not your armor making any noise. Anyway,
It's probably us jabbering. We should be shutting up.
all right. You get out into the street. You sort of mosey like as nonchalantly and as inconspicuously as you possibly can. You mosey away from the back exit into the manor, heading for the nearest alleyway. The street's in an uproar. People are running and shouting and pointing at the manor where the smoke, you can still see smoke sort of billowing up a little bit. It's not nearly the conflagration that it was when you went in there, but it is still smoking. You hear you see several guards running past. They're city guards, they're not manor guards, so you know mind. They have more important things on their mind right now.
Well, only one guard knows what we look like right now. So.
Yes, that's true. And it's going to take him time to get to the other manor guards to just basically rally them to the search.
Mm-hmm.
So you have approximately 5 minutes before the search begins in earnest. So in 5 minutes, you will make it about halfway through the noble sector into the city. As you manage to come around the corner, you hear a large commotion coming from around another corner, and you see several city guardsmen running in like a pack, moving through the crowd. Like you see them like swiveling their heads, looking at everyone in the crowd. I need stealth checks, please.
Uh-oh. Nat 20!
Nice.
God damn it.
Okay, let's roll a city guard's in perception check. Advanced roller, d20 plus 1. Okay. As you Flame, you manage to like duck behind a small cart as these guards come rushing by. Brian, you and Mott uh, turn your head, like turn away from them to try to like, hide your faces. And you hear one of the guardsmen shout, "There! That's Mott! I recognize those horns anywhere!"
Motherfucker. Then with that, just as quickly as possible, he's going to reach into his pack and pull out the second level darkness and just right in between us and them,
All right,
and just use it.
all right. So
Yay.
you drop a pool of inky black darkness between you and them.
Just
They
throw that
basically
out of
run
my
pell mell straight into it, and you hear them start like shouting and tumbling and hitting each other. "Oh, you turn off the lights! What the hell's going on? He's got some kind of foul magic."
Hell scrolls are awesome. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I start running.
As Flame runs, he's gonna go, "Oh my God! They opened a gate to hell!" He's gonna keep going.
All right.
He just wants to cause
As you
panic, and so they're worried
as
about that instead of them.
as you run through the city, pell mell, the you can see other packs of guards moving through the noble district, uh, basically searching for you. They mobilize very quickly. The death of a lord on the council will do such things. You make it into the market, like the more market district, and try to lose yourselves amongst the crowds. Go ahead and make another set of stealth checks.
Oh. Hey. Oh.
Okay, just two good successes and a not so good one. All right. It's digging, disappearing into a crowd is your specialty. Like you vanish into the throng of people and just keep going. Brian, you're so small that disappearing into a throng of people is just that easy for you. Like most people can't see you through the bodies of other people. So, Flame, unfortunately, you stick out like a sore thumb. You're big, you're a big red dragonborn who smells slightly of smoke, and
If
it,
people were
it's
to stereotype or what's that the crime, like look at look for somebody that is a arsonist, he'd probably be the first one.
yeah, they profile you very quickly. As you continue to move through the crowds, you see more guards. This time there's a pair of them, and they see you and stop and like look at each other and look back at you, and then they do something rather unusual. One of them yells, "Over here, quick! We've come to get you out of the city. Come on!"
Insight check?
Go for it. As they look trustworthy, like they're looking at Mott in particular when they say this, and they're like motioning for him to come.
Huh?
Mott,
Okay.
if you give me a history check, please.
Oh yay. Nope.
All right. Unfortunately, that isn't enough to you. They sound familiar. They look familiar. You have no idea who they are, though.
Mine's too much in the spiral right now. The
Yes.
wonder you have dialed is no longer in service.
Flame's assuming they're from the Cartographers Guild, dressed up, helping him get out of here. So he'll go with them. Be like, okay, you seem trustworthy. Okay.
All right.
Yep. I follow.
What does Mott do?
would Mont notice the separation, or is he?
You can see Flame moving towards them. Yes, he's easy enough to spot. Brian sort of dipping in between people's legs as he follows.
Damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! Why? He's gonna at least be on the preparedness like behind these two.
All
I'll
right.
follow behind.
Okay. Let's put you guys on this map because you're technically in the city, so you might as well just have the big city map. I don't need that for now. As you get up to them, one of them looks at you and, oh, finally found the three of you. Come on, we need to leave now.
Okay. Who are you guys again? Are you part of the Cartographers Guild?
No, we're actual guardsmen, but we're on the payroll of someone very powerful who wants you gone.
Oh, is it the don't remember the name, but it's that lady who we met out in the woods. That chick. You guys
No,
know who I'm talking about?
No, it's not her.
I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure. Uh,
I don't know.
if it's
What
if it's
about
drawn
the
and weapons not drawn, then it's probably someone that I know. I just can't really think right now because there's a situation at hand. We need to leave.
Okay. Well, let's go.
All right. These are cyberpunk notes. Where's my?
yeah yeah? It's probably the lady that wanted hired Mott for the mission in the first place, or the person.
I have a light armor check, Ninja, just so you know.
I'm trying to find my notebook. I can't. Where did it go?
Is it under
Oh,
something?
I'm. That's where I'm looking. I'm looking like under my books and stuff because that's normally where it is right here in this pile of books.
Yeah.
I can't find it. I was looking for their names. I can't remember the guys' names. Hey, wait, there it is. I think that's it. Uh, do yes, found it. Okay. As they lead you through the city, they're taking the back alleys and the main and avoiding the main roads as well. Um, one of the shorter, stouter of the two of them is in the lead. Like he's out 2 or 3 feet ahead of you, and you see him like when he hits like a major road that you have to cross, he like stops and checks and makes the like come with me hand motions behind his back
Mhm.
before running across the streets. They lead
So
you into they actually lead you into the slums.
Okay.
And as you get into the slums, they stop and anyone follow Johnson? We're clear, Carlisle. Let's get these idiots out of here. Right. There are horses and provisions outside the south gate. The guards there have been removed temporarily so that you have a clear exit. Get out of the and do not come back.
Okay.
We have a message for you from Derek. Um, he basically said, find new employment. You're no longer members.
Oh.
yeah, that makes sense.
Derek can go fuck himself. That's our fuck.
All right.
Okay.
Well, anyways, get on the fucking horses. We're leaving.
Yeah.
I do that.
So you
Same.
head out of the city through the south gate. You find the horses tethered about 100 yards out in the small clumps of trees, like stringy, bushy trees. You load up your provisions, load up on the horses, and start riding. Which direction do you wish to go after you head out?
Um. Ooh.
Uh, One's north, two's east.
Now, hang on. Before you make a roll for it, north will lead you back into the city.
Oh,
So east, west, or continue south is your
sure.
choices.
What I guess knowing the geography, what's a nearby city we could go to that we think would be safe? Like,
In you and Brian wouldn't know because you're not from Neomar.
All right.
Not you know that there to the south there are a few small settlements that you could technically take up shelter in for a short time. But
Okay.
considering this guy was on the council, you're gonna want to keep riding as soon as possible.
so
Ooh,
like what would so Mont, what do you think his range of influence is that we'd want to get out to so we don't
So,
keep getting looked for?
so south is a couple towns. Most we can do is a day at most between the both of them, because again, he was a council member. Uh,
Yes.
so we will have to ride fast and hard, stopping only in those two towns to reprovision and make sure our horses aren't dead.
Yeah. But where are we
Otherwise,
going?
Can I have one
away.
more candy?
Well,
All
we
right,
we
bud.
need to go
Have one
somewhere.
gummy, one lifesavers gummy packet.
Well, why don't we just start heading south and we can talk about our options on the way?
Probably our best option at the
Daddy
moment.
text.
I mean, why do we need a place, man? We can just live in the world, man.
Go back to being a hermit.
I mean, been a hermit for a lot longer than I've been in the city, little folk.
Sure.
Well, that doesn't sound. That might be nice for you. I'm not gonna fault you for it. I I know Neomar. I don't know what to do outside of big frickin' towns.
Well,
So if
don't kill nobles as a start.
I didn't kill a noble chicken,
You
Come on, man.
contributed.
I'm joking, Mott. Like, be
yeah,
happy, We're alive. Not like some
yeah,
of our friends.
yeah. He's gonna kind of recenter himself on the horse, going, "You're right, Brian. I'm sorry. It's just you guys don't realize how incredibly fucked this whole situation is. We are leaving to wherever we can right now. And unfortunately, this is not the type of plan I've ever conceived of. Most I thought I'd ever get in trouble for was the slap in the wrist to the sent to the guild like I did. I didn't expect, to be wanted for the murder of a nobleman.
Not a nobleman, a slaver.
Taxes, taxes are theft anyway, so
I mean, there's nothing noble about being a slave holder.
yeah, but
I mean,
still,
you don't go, you don't go to Elysium and be like, I was a slaver. I'm noble. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry,
I
Mott.
can
I'm sorry.
You
guarantee
got a
you.
good point there, Brian.
I can guarantee you that dude is burning in one of the hells right now. But that is beyond the point.
oh yeah, yeah, and that's like Matt's gonna bring up that not the point. It's just he's one of the people in the most amount of charge in that place. Henceforth, noble. I couldn't care how far he's burning in hell.
Well, Mott, you're noble to me.
Should I? You know what? Just take it as a compliment. Just we're moving.
Oh, we've been riding.
Yeah.
We're not stopping
Yeah,
for.
Oh yeah. No.
I,
It's
I
just.
Yeah,
figured you guys were still writing.
Oh yeah.
So as they ride, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, here's your cut of Kunari spoils," and he's gonna hand them both 43 gold.
Want to know what?
that's not
Here,
cool, man. That's not cool. And I'm gonna pocket the gold.
you said 43.
43. Yep.
Oops. Oops.
I have 125 gold on me. We might as well be nobles ourselves.
Yeah, get some good money.
Alright,
Live off this gold for a while.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
just thought of we left our elephant behind.
no, I already knew that.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, Charlene, not Faye Jezebel, is no longer in your possession.
I like how you remember that.
I have it.
Like,
I have it notated in my notes right here,
uh,
underlined in bold.
Ninja,
You're, you're
I could have sworn
such
you
a
were about to. I could have sworn you were about to say, "Don't." I'm sorry, but Night City is no longer in your possession.
uh,
so as you ride hard for several days, pushing your horses as hard as you're willing to push them. And in those few days, you manage to make it to the first village. As you enter the village through the what is their northern side, um,
Can,
people kind of give you weird looks. They're not used to seeing adventurers out here, um, but they don't pay you any mind.
um, is there any indication of like a stable just to let our horses rest for a bit?
You, as you wander through, meander through town, you've come across this like main square where the
Yeah.
well sits, and you notice that there is a large building that looks like a tavern and inn sitting right at the just southeast of the square.
Then probably about here, uh, Mott will get off his horse and motion the reins to one of you two. So you guys go around back, bring these horses to the stable. I'll try and get us a room or two.
three,
Uh,
three, right? One for each of us.
if you guys want to do that, sure, whatever. just,
Yeah,
just
Brian kind of snores loudly. It's hard for me to sleep.
Clogged
okay.
nasal cavities, man.
Hey, I'm not blaming you. I'm just blaming you.
I mean, if you didn't exude smoke all the time,
Right?
like in a perpetual burning building when I'm next to you.
Yeah.
All right.
A nice,
As you
cozy,
guys
perpetual burning building.
come around the back side of the inn, you see a stable boy, more like a young man, asleep next to one of the beams, his head lolling down, snoring heavily.
Do I snort
Oi!
like that?
Yeah. Oi! Boy!
What? Huh?
Hey,
Who?
howdy. We got some horses to stable.
Are you? And he kind of like shakes his head and like slaps his cheeks a little bit. Are you registered guests?
Our friend is registering right now.
Um, well, until I see the registration slip you're given, I can't stable your horses yet.
Okay, so I guess we'll just carry the horses into the tavern.
Or you could stay with them. They're your horses.
So we stay with them and are unable to enter the tavern to get
You
the.
you said you had a friend in there, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but
Well, then he will be told where
I'm
to. He'll be given the slip and he'll be told to bring it to me.
I'm gonna flip him a gold coin, and I'm just gonna say, just stable them now, and then we'll show you after, please.
Um, he kind of looks at it and he looks back at you and he looks back at the coin. Fine, I will stable, and he air quotes this, your horses. And he slides the coin into a pouch.
Thank you.
Really nice tip for a stable boy.
Yeah.
By the way, there are no doors back here. You cannot get into the tavern from here. You have to go back around. Hey, bud.
Attention,
So
No, you've had the last piece of candy.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't need any more candy.
But I got so much
Halloween.
of it yesterday.
And the
I
Halloween.
yes, but he doesn't need any. He's been eating candy nonstop since yesterday. He has.
Okay.
He does not need any more candy.
Have
Oh,
you, have you put him on the treadmill yet?
I'm about to,
Hamster wheel something. Keep him moving.
but yes. Ma, as you go in, the your water bottle's right over there, bud. Oh, is it in the bedroom? I thought it was in his backpack. No, I was talking about his. As you enter, you see the proprietor and a rather. He's a rather like oafish looking dude. He's got a really like ugly face. He's kind of heavy set and he kind of like when he moves really slow and kind of like wobbly, as if his legs aren't quite steady underneath of him. Uh, he kind of looks at you and waves a little bit, and then a harpy looking woman comes out of the back and looks at him and looks at you and looks back at who you can assume is her husband. Goes, "Guest, go do your job," and she walks back into the other room. The man approaches you and holds out a rather large, meaty hand. "Nice to meet you. Name's Adamus. What can I do for you?"
Hey, how do you
me and a
get
couple friends are looking for rooms. We also need
What?
to borrow a stable, if that's all right. We have some horses. We're
Oh,
traveling
good.
south for uh, telling the well, we got an important message that we need to deliver south.
Oh, messengers. Very well. What, Reese? What do you need, bud? You're not going outside.
talking about how it gets in?
How they get in?
Yeah.
There's a door right here.
Yeah, but how do? But I can't see the inside.
No, there's not an inside for this one. It's
So,
just all theater of the mind. It's all imaginative. It's like the other game that I was telling you about, how it's all up here. Anyway, he kind of, well, how many people are you booking?
Currently, 3 individuals and 3 horses.
but
Very
what
well,
about those lines?
but the lines are just, they're part of the map. Daddy forgot to hasn't turned them off. All right. And he walks over and, "Melinda, I need you." And the harpy looking woman walks back out. "What is it, Adamus?" "I need 3 guests and 3 horses stable." She like looks at you, Mott. And, very well, 15 silver total, please.
What is the exchange? It's 10.
Hey,
It's a gold, 5 silver.
Well, you know what? Just because we're a little bit in a rush, but we just need to lodge for the night. Here's five gold.
What about the lines on the building?
she looks at that and she looks back at you, and you can see the wheels turning in her head. She takes the gold, sits it in a lockbox behind the counter, and then looks at you very slyly and goes, "You're in trouble, aren't you?"
Delivering a message further south. Something happened in the city.
"Right. No messenger with their salt has 5 gold to spend on a room in the night.
That's is
You're in
what is.
trouble and you're running from something. I've seen it plenty of times."
Then I would appreciate it if you take that tip and tell anyone who asks that is what you heard.
"Very well, I will do just that. But if you cause trouble while you're in my establishment, my husband may be slow and stupid, but he's strong as an ox and he will break one of you."
I felt it when we shook hands.
"Good. Go get your friends here." And she hands you like small like wooden token.
Mhm.
That's for the stable boy. That's to show you are registered guests.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to get my friends, fellow messengers, and tell them that we are to
Play it up,
behave.
and she looks at you and she goes, "If you play it up too much, people will see through it." Just
Yes, I know, but it's more just to remind me to remind them. And
Mhm.
with that, he gives a curt nod and kind of heel turns and out the door type of thing.
All right. As you go out the door, Flame and Brian are basically coming to the door.
Okay. Oh, like kind of bumps into him. Okay. In hushed tones, he's gonna go. We are messengers delivering messages further south for news that happened in the city. If anyone asks, that's what we're doing. We are trying to hide, not draw attention to ourselves. No fires, no parlor tricks. We are moving south after tonight, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Uh, did you get those things, the registered things?
He's gonna wave the stick saying, I think this is it. Go inside, get some food, rest, bathe, whatever you guys need to.
Well,
Sorry I
I
can't
gotta
help you.
show this. I gotta show the stable boy that
I
the
I can do that. You guys just go in, relax, and try not to draw attention, please, for the love of everything that's
Did
holy and
you
unholy.
did you get like keys or anything for rooms, or
It's
so they know that we're with you?
I let them know that
Ships.
there are two others. There's not going to be any other outsiders that are doing the same thing we
How about like a specialized wristband that's color coded for our
are.
age?
Fucking hells. Just go inside already.
yes, sir, and I'm gonna salute Mott. Slink inside.
Flame's gonna join them.
All right. As you guys walk in, the harpyish woman is like staring at the two of you and like nodding her head slowly. And she looks at her husband. Food for three. Make it good.
Yes,
And she like
please.
walks into the other room, and Adamus, the innkeep, you see him like move into the kitchen, and you hear him like clattering around in there. As you come around the back, you see two horses and no stable boy.
I'm going to have to kill somebody. Like, just further in, is there anybody?
What would be like?
There is
I'm rich and left with a horse.
he stole a horse and took the gold and ran. You got to
What an
remember, a commoner
asshole!
lives on copper. A
Yep.
commoner lives on copper pieces. You basically handed him enough money to pay for his housing and everything for like a month or more.
Yeah, he's a noble now.
Well, a horse is 75 gold. Just saying.
Exactly
Yeah.
why he stole one of the horses.
They did steal all three of them.
He can't ride
Please,
three horses.
please
Well,
tell
I
me
mean,
it wasn't Mott's horse.
I'm going to roll for it and see whose horse it was. Dice roller. We're gonna roll a d6. 1, 2, it's Mott. 3, 4 is Brian, and 5, 6 is Flame.
Oh. Sorry,
makes
Uh,
Brian.
sense. I mean, I
sorry,
was the
Brian.
smallest one. He was a stable boy, right? So probably
Yeah.
smallest horse. You know.
Yeah.
The horses were all about the same size. Like getting onto your horse was a challenge.
Oh,
Alright, yeah, that's. Let's just hope he's out to lunch, dinner, fucking second breakfast. I don't care. If it's anything else, I might have to cause a scene.
I'm gonna hug you now.
And just he's just kind of doing a walk back and coming in with a stick.
All right, you come back inside,
hey,
Brian.
Mott.
Yeah, like
Hey,
just
Mott.
the stick thing, just kind of tapping in his hand, going.
What's going on? We got you a table. Right here. Food's on its way.
No.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a spider. I'm a
Are you-
spider guy.
Everything
Are you trying
okay,
to sit
Ma?
with me?
Um,
What?
Come here.
this was like you
Hey,
raising
I'm
on
not
the
sitting.
stick. Was supposed to go to the stable boy,
Shh.
who was supposed to take care of our horses.
What
There's
happened
2
to the stable
horses
boy?
and no stable boy.
Oh, is he? Huh. Cool.
So either he's taking it somewhere to be checked for the horseshoes, making sure it's properly taken care of, or
I'm just gonna wave dismissively and gesture to an open seat. Listen, man, it's all good. The horse will be fine. It wasn't even ours to begin with. Just let's just have our meal, and enjoy it, and enjoy the night. And I'll just ride with Flame tomorrow on his horse. Worst case scenario.
okay, sure.
Little bump and grind, right, Flame? I'm gonna punch you in the shoulder.
Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last.
All right. As you guys sit down, a few minutes pass, and Adamus comes out with your meal. He's got 3 plates with 3 mugs, and he sets them down in front of you. Well, I didn't know what you wanted to drink, so I just got you ales.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
And the mutton stew is fresh. It was just finished this morning.
Excellent. By the way, your stable boy seems to be missing, and he ran off with one of our horses.
He kind of looks at you. That doesn't sound like Jonas.
Well, that's what Mott was saying. He said he was back there with them, and he took one of our horses and ran off.
I'm assuming that your stable boy cares for the horses and just maintains them, right? Like maybe
Well,
walks them around,
that's
making
his
sure.
job. He's supposed to care for the horses. Did one of you pick up a rock in the shoe, maybe?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm just hoping for the better as opposed to the worse. So I'm assuming that he's taking care of it somewhere other than the stable right now. Because otherwise, I might actually have to test your wife on what she said earlier, and I really don't want to.
He kind of looks at you like sheepishly, like, please don't piss off my wife.
I don't want to. And with that, he's just gonna eat like with a fork or whatever, just the mutton stew.
Grace first. And I'm gonna stand up kind of on the chair and spread my arms out and be like, may Sir Alali bless this food that we are about to eat in appreciation for our living and our survival and our continued existence the day after tomorrow. And I'm gonna cast purified food and drink.
All right.
The glow is gonna like the lights on the table is gonna brighten just a little bit as the spell is cast.
All
And
right.
then I'm gonna look at the owner, the cook, Oxman, and I'm just gonna be like, "Thank you, sir." And I'm gonna sit back down on my chair that I was standing on.
All right. He's sort of staring at you in awe. He's never actually seen proper magic cast. And he doesn't say anything. He just sort of stands there slack-jawed for a few minutes.
You want some? And I'm gonna offer some of my food as he's just staring with his mouth open.
Mott will just can put his head in his hand for a second, reach into his like chest pouch where he keeps his actual money, pulls out like another 3 gold between his fingers and goes, "This much to never mention that he did this." And he's just gonna offer it to the man.
He looks at you and, dear. And the harpy woman comes back out. She looks at the 3 of you. She sees the gold in your fingers, and she just puts her head in her hands. Walks over, slides the gold into her pouch. What did he do?
Oh, I'm apologizing right now for any interest, any overindulgences that we perform. I'm asking for your and your husband's
Adamus,
continued support.
forget you saw whatever you saw. Go back to the counter and just wait for the rush. Yes, dear. Like he lumbers his way back over there. She looks at the three of you. Please, for the love of all that is good, do not start trouble tonight.
Oh.
That husband's such a Chad.
I look around innocently, not knowing what I did wrong.
She's gonna walk away, and you're gonna hear her you're gonna hear a door open. And you're gonna hear her shouting, "Jonas, get your butt in here!"
And as she's doing that, just Mott's gonna kind of grab their shoulders and bring them in within whispering range, going, "We are still trying to hide. I appreciate whatever you did, Brian.
Flame's like eating. Whoa. This is
I'm
going
eating
on.
too.
But remember, we do
Mm.
not want to draw attention to ourselves.
Mhm.
This
Well, so
might
with
be
my
a foreign concept to you two, but please, for the love of
Mhm.
God, stop making us the center of attention."
Got it.
so with my mouth full of food, I'm just we lost a horse, so maybe we were poisoning her. Well,
Hmm.
I was just making sure we didn't die to poisoning.
That's a good point. You make a good point.
If
Poor
Mott,
Mott. He's like a
if Mott,
den mother right now.
yeah, yeah, like how did I become the leader of this circus of monkeys?
All right. As it is still fairly early afternoon ish, uh, you guys will be basically in here for most of the day unless you plan to go anywhere and do anything.
Um,
Want to rest, recover,
All right.
so we can take off tomorrow morning.
yeah, just kind of a double check on our equipment. Maybe go to any of the areas to get some more rations or anything.
All
And
right.
maybe to double check every now and then on our horses to see if they're back or not.
All right.
Just gonna spend the afternoon and early evening in the tavern, occasionally getting a snack to eat, maybe a drink or two, not indulging, but just relaxing.
Ooh, actually, Mott has an idea. Uh, Flame, come here.
Yep.
Is this
You,
in the evening? Is this what? When is this?
I suppose, a couple hours later.
Okay. I'm
Um,
assuming we've gotten what would be considered a short rest at this point.
Yes, you've acquired what is necessarily a short rest.
oh, that would be even worse.
Yeah.
But Flame, you still have that ring, right?
Yes, sir. And he brings it out and just like broadly shows it in the open.
Yeah. Mott is going to quickly palm that and go, "I have a very interesting idea, and
Okay.
I'm going to need to borrow this."
Hi. You're welcome to it, brother.
Yeah. And with that, he's going to go up in a room, and he's trying to get a paper, ink, whatever, and he's going to try and forge some like writ of whatever, going, "Hey, something happened. These are messengers delivering a message," to at least fool some people.
Um, the only problem with that is you're not going to find paper and ink in a tavern in a small village.
Well,
That is kind of a luxury item.
damn it.
Commoners do not generally have the ability to utilize pen and ink. Most of them are illiterate.
Wait, with the cartographer's kit, isn't there like a couple books or anything?
There are a few pages of parchment that you can use, but no paper.
Just so I guess here's the question. How familiar is the party with what everyone is kind of holding in their inventory? Because it's not something we kind of bring out and role play all the time, but it is common. I'm asking because I have a scroll case with notes in it. I don't know, like being a cleric.
Well,
Is that something that I mean, because in my pastime, right?
well then, in that case, it'd probably be after Mott has grabbed the ring and checks the town to see if anyone had any paper. He comes back in grumbling to himself, going, "All I needed was some frickin' paper."
Paper?
Yeah, I have an idea, but I need paper and quill and ink. By any chance, do you have that on you, Brian?
Not paper. That's I notes on scroll paper. Well, like I said, it's paper. Huh?
That works.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and bring out the case and open it up.
All right. Inside are several sheets of not high quality paper, but paper nonetheless. Some of them have notes written on them in whatever language Brian writes in most of the time.
A lot of it's halfling, to be honest.
Alright. Gonna look for a page that doesn't have it, or a scroll or whatever that doesn't have anything on it, and gonna essentially write in a. I apologize for the essentially like the swiftness of this. Something happened, you know, anything that I could get away with, like if somebody were to stop us, going, "Oh, hey, we're messengers," and use the signet
Okay.
thing to try and do
So
that.
you're basically forging a letter from the Lord.
Yes.
Um,
Don't you need some wax too?
Wax is easy enough to get. Candles are pretty common. Sealing wax, on the other hand, might be a bit of a problem because sealing wax is special. It is made with a special type of tallow.
I just need it to pass an initial inspection. That's all I'm looking for.
Um, well then, you can attempt to make the forgery. Give me a sleight of hand check.
I do have a forgery kit.
Yes, you have advantage on the check then.
All right, advantage on a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Natural 20.
With with relative practice ease, you manage to scribe out basically a letter stating that you are under the protection of Lord so and so. You don't know his name, so you just wrote down like a random name. You sealed it, you are under the protection of Lord so and so until such time as you deliver your message or perish in the attempt. The individuals, any individuals who attempt to stop you will be subject to, blah, blah, blah punishments.
Yep.
And then you stamp it, you basically seal it with the ring, and then seal it like back into like a scroll case or something. I don't know what you guys have on you for that, because letters like that would be carried in like protective cases and stuff, or like special like wax paper.
Would Brian's scroll thingy have any protective thingies? Any of that protective stuff?
It's a scroll case, then yes, it would be exactly what you're looking for.
All right. Cool. Probably. I don't know how long that would take.
It will take you about an hour to give or take to make sure that it looks correct and sounds and flows correctly.
Then with that, Mott will probably, like, however long we've been writing until now, finally just relax, like that wound, like tight shoulders, the gritted teeth, just finally just relax a little bit, like almost
Okay.
deflate to the point.
All right. as you guys do that, early evening rolls in and people start to kind of fill in. It's farmers, ranchers, common folk. Um, and as you are just sort of lounging there, sitting, watching, uh, you hear a loud, like, thud from outside. It sounds like something hitting a wall.
Oh.
Uh, wasn't me. I'm gonna look at Mott. No center of attention here.
We've just been sitting here drinking. By the way, Ninja, I put on Kunari's necklace
Okay.
since the Riverstone necklace.
Yeah.
Is that my token right there?
Yes, it is.
I can't move it.
This is you. 1 second. Grumble. Oop, oop. There you go. You should be able to move it now.
Okay.
And that's why Kunari was the best of us, Brian. That's why Kunari was the best of us.
Um, as you
Flame
guys
says
are
as he takes another swig.
as you guys are sort of sitting there, there's another one of those loud foom, and the harpy woman comes out and looks at Mott and kind of like jerks her thumb over her shoulder, like to tell him to I'll come over here.
All right. Uh, yeah. Okay. And he's just gonna kind of follow her.
There is someone out there harassing and throwing my son against the walls. Please do something about it. I normally wouldn't ask, or I would send my husband. My husband is busy, and you are the only one who looks halfway capable in here.
Okay. Let's see how good my diplomacy is. And so I suppose just a quick run around the building.
Yes. As you get around the back of the building, you see a dwarf basically bodily chucking Jonas against the wall. Uh, Jonas is, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I won't try it again, I swear.
So you're telling
But
me you stole these horses? You better bring it back, boy.
no, I
Oh,
didn't steal the horses. I swear. The, I don't even know where you came from. Who even are you? And he like breaks down crying.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
that's right. You
whoa,
better cry. Oh, hi.
whoa! What is going on? Why are you beating up a stable boy?
I got your horse back for you. He said he stole it.
He's gonna kind of, I suppose, look over the dwarf and at the kid, going, "He did steal it."
No, I took it to the farriers. I
Oh,
just I
well,
wanted to write it a little bit. It was a slip of the tongue. I technically did steal it, but I brought it back, and he,
Okay, hear that? He didn't
yeah.
steal it.
Oh, okay. Well, I made sure I don't like thieves or anything, but my name's Grumble. What's your name?
I don't like thieves. Hi, I'm Mott the thief.
Yeah, it's like, well, just go like, uh, uh, you can call me Mott. Anyway,
when
let's.
he says that, Grumble, you remember that you have a parchment with his name on it. You can't read. You only know that the name is Mott because you were told so by Derek.
Wait, Mott? Oh, I got a letter from Derek for you. Is this yours? And I hand him the letter.
It is a letter addressed to you, Flame, and Brian.
Yes. Go inside. You'll see another dragonborn and a halfling enjoying a meal. Sit
All right,
down and don't cause issues for the love of everything holy and unholy.
all right. Nice to meet you, Mott. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside now. I guess I'll meet you in there.
Yeah, he's going now. Mott's gonna have to go over to the kid, going, you okay? Like anything
He looks
broken?
he looks up at you, and he's got a couple of bruises where Grumble basically grabbed him and threw him, but he's otherwise all right. And he just He looks up at you with these big tear-filled eyes. I didn't steal the horse, I promise. I've never actually gotten to rid such a nice animal, and it was so sweet. And I wanted to take it for a ride. And when I got back, the dwarf was here with the pony, and then he made a comment, and I told him I was riding the horse, and I guess I might have stolen it a little bit, and then he threw me against the
Oh,
wall.
taking the horse for the sneak ride. I gotcha. Well, how
Yes.
about this? You come inside with me. I'll make sure that dwarf doesn't bug you. I have a cleric friend. He might be able to help you up a little bit, and to
Well,
ease things out a little bit, I'll let you examine the horses to make sure they're as pristine as possible. Okay? Like you can spend as
I've
much time as
well,
you
that's
want.
just it. I've already done that. I take my job very seriously, and your friend paid me a lot of money to do so.
Well, that's good to hear. And but I can still offer you, like I said, I have a cleric friend. He might be able to at least, you
I'm
know.
not hurt. He didn't hurt me at least. He just roughed me up, and he like brushes himself off and stands up. Um, he looks at you, and you can tell he is definitely Adamus and the woman's son. Um, he's got that same kind of dopey look to his face. He's got the same brown eyes that Adamus has, but he's got that harpy nose.
Gotcha.
The
Well,
poor kid got the best of both worlds from both of his parents, so to speak.
got the best of each, and multiplying point 0.5 by point 0.5 isn't very much.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, in any case, tell you what, uh, you keep on taking care of our horses the way you have been. I will double whatever my friend gave you. Sound good?
I mean, he gave me a gold piece, which my mother's going to take eventually anyway. But
Well, I can give you 2 gold as long as you promise to keep them in line, and that way you can spend it on whatever, okay?
he just nods his head, kind of like sheepishly. You, I only took her to the farrier because you had a loose nail.
Hey, and I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just glad that you had that, and I suppose now it's like out of his like little waist pocket going, oh, and I'm pretty sure like this stick was supposed to be given to you.
Oh yes. He takes it and he pockets it. Thank you.
With that,
Enjoy your stay. Um,
I'll try my
and
best.
he kind of like looks at you and for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's just been a very long couple days. And with that, he's just gonna kind of go into the building again.
All right. As you go in, Grumble, you have sat down with Brian and Flame. The harpy woman is staring at you with. If looks could kill, you'd
Yeah.
probably have a hole the size of a small dagger in your heart right now.
So as Mott comes in the door, he'll hear Flame say to Grumble, and that's why Kunari was the best of us. All right?
Who's Kunari?
Who are you?
My name's Grumble. Nice to meet you. And I stick out my hand.
Uh, I take it kind of like my small little hand probably gets engulfed in your dwarf hand. Uh,
Yeah.
Brian, nice to meet you. Brian Tokol.
Okay. Yeah.
Flame.
Speaking of Grumble, we have a writ of introduction, and he's gonna hand the letter to Brian. Going,
Yeah. What's it
go
say? I
over
can't read.
and preferably if it's anything of extraordinary note, at
I'm
least let
gonna
us wait.
I'm gonna read the letter out loud for
All
Grumble.
right. Uh, the letter is addressed to the three of you, and it states the following: I understand what you did. I understand why you did it. However, laws are laws, and you killed a nobleman. You are no longer members of this guild. However, you will walk under the protection of a member of this guild until such time as either you find somewhere to lay low permanently, or well, one of you either die or whatever. It's a very Derek like note.
All
Um,
right.
the man who carries this letter is named Grumble. We sent him to your last known location via magic. If he doesn't find you, then and just it's like trails off.
Okay.
There you
Signed
have
I'm
it.
gonna
There you
I'm
have it.
gonna
I'm
lower
signed
the
at the
Grumble.
note.
bottom.
I'm here to protect y'all.
Oh,
Signed at the bottom is Derek's name, and you see a small like a side note. It's written in Elvish,
Uh, I
and then
can read
underneath.
Elvish.
Oh, can you?
I have common Elvish and Halfling. Yeah.
All right. Uh, so the note, the a side note says it's basically Illith, and it's basically Illith. I, you idiots made a commotion, and now the guild's been forced to split. Well done, very well done. And she signs her name with a flourish.
I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna read that part out loud. I'm just gonna lower the note. Look at Grumble. Look at Mott, and look at Flame, and be like, "We done messed up, boys."
I'm
And I'm gonna
surprised,
throw it on the table and be like, gesture to the Elvish writing at the bottom.
dude. I'm kind of surprised Mott didn't stop you when you got to the part about killing the noble.
I didn't stand on the
It
chair to.
is it is too loud in here for anyone to have noticed you like in a speaking tone between the four of you at a table. No one in here would have heard you. It is rather loud. The farmers and the ranchers and all the people
They're having
they're
fun.
very loud. Like they're boisterous. They're having a good time. The drink
Yeah.
is flowing. Like they're relaxing from a hard
Uh,
day in the fields.
yeah, Shaggit, I have a question. Where
Shoot.
is the languages on the sheet?
It's
Background.
under background.
Apparent. Oh, I forgot to fill that out. I guess I'll just add that now.
With your intelligence, you would speak Dwarven and Common.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I don't think you would have the intelligence to speak anything else.
Yeah.
No offense, but your character kind of dumb.
Your
Oh,
character's dumb.
not another one, damn it.
I have spoilers. I have 8 int, 8 wisdom, 8 charisma.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
god.
I appreciate
But
the
as you go up to the wife, she looks at you and thank you, and she hands you like a drink and just like shoos you away.
Yeah, fair enough. And Mont is gonna sit down at the table again and maybe a little bit more tense than before, going, I swear I'm not a ringleader. How the fuck are you guys my monkeys?
All right, so what'd y'all do?
Yeah,
Tell me
nothing
about
right
this
now.
Konari guy. What happened?
We're going to go to bed and then have a nice conversation there.
All right, but
Uh,
I'm with you guys now. I want to know what happened.
Yeah, I and you will. It just can I motion to the cavalcade of individuals going, let's at least have this discussion where at least I can relax and maybe sleep off the ale that I've. This is the third or fourth cup I've had. I'm not sure anymore.
hmm?
And he's gonna kind of head to one of the rooms in hopes that the other three are following him.
Are you?
I'll probably stay up. Stay up for a little while.
All
Drinking,
right.
shoot the shit with Brian and Grumble.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to bed just
So,
yet.
so one time, did I tell you guys I
Sorry,
killed a
Mott.
troll before? With my bare hands, I arm wrestled him and got him in a headlock and choked him to death.
A troll.
A troll,
You
yeah. It was
Wow.
huge.
wait, Grumble. Wait, man. Wait. You arm wrestled a troll and then killed him in a headlock? What
Yeah,
kind of arm
yeah.
wrestling do you do, man?
Well, it wasn't a friend. It was a bridge monster. You know, I was trying to cross the bridge. He was like, "Hey, baby, cross the bridge. You have to pay the troll toll." And I'm like, "No." And I'll arm wrestle you for it. And I did, and I beat him. And then he got pissed off, and then tried to punch me. So I got him in a headlock and choked him to death.
Wow, that's
Lo,
quite
lo and
impressive.
behold, it was just a very troll-like man who unfortunately got toll duty that day.
He was great at everything. I swear.
Huh. So what?
So, no, go ahead, Flame. Go ahead.
What did you do? You were part of the Cartographers Guild. What?
Yeah. I grew up. I have a clan of dwarves that live outside of society, and
Mm-hmm.
we live off
Wait,
the
did you
land and
say
stuff.
wait, did you say dwarves or doors?
Dwarves,
Dwarvish doors.
dwarves. You know, dwarven. I'm a dwarf.
Shane, I love you, buddy, but it keeps to me you sound like you're saying doors.
You do sound like you're saying dwarves.
That's just my
Got a bunch
accent.
of doors out in the
Dwarves.
woods.
That's just my
Oh
accent.
my lord.
Anyways, I'm a dwarf, and
He's
You're
part of the
you're a
Carpenter
dwarf.
Guild
You're a
or
dwarf.
Carpenter Clan.
a dwarf.
Are you a dwarf?
Anyways, we lived
Oh,
outside of society and lived off the land, and we're kind of a
Hey,
nomadic
hey! I
tribe.
did that. I did that too, man. I did that too.
Yeah, but
I
I
mean,
was
just
with my
alone. I was
clan.
alone, but
I
yeah,
was
I
with
didn't have
my
a
clan.
clan.
Well, anyways, I got bored of that one day and decided to go to the city, and I joined the Carpenters Guild. And you know, you know what they say, guild members are like your brothers. So I guess you're my
Yeah,
brother.
what
sure. I'll be
happened?
a brother, man.
But what happened
Yeah.
to your last? Like, we got kind of grouped up right away. What happened to your last group?
Oh, I, uh, they all went to a archlet or something.
Oh, they were all mahogany.
Yeah.
Uh, they uh, um oh,
A lot of dwarf bells. Dwarf. I got nothing.
Yeah, it was sad. It was, I
door
had to
stops.
bury my brothers, but no, I've been
Doors.
I've
Doors.
been solo. I've been solo operating ever since then. Yeah,
Mm.
there was Sleepy, there was Dopey, there were all dwarves.
No, 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 no.
There was actually seven of them.
Oh
I
Okay,
see.
no.
okay.
I see.
All
So
right.
you asked what happened to us. Now that the mother hen isn't here, I feel like it's the appropriate time to tell you.
Yeah, what happened?
So yeah, we were back in the city, and we're trying to stop this slaver ring or
Ah,
something,
screw
or
slavers. I hate slavers.
yeah, we did too. And
Yeah.
then we like went into this guy's house, who is the noble, who is a slaver. Me and this fantastic person named Kunari,
Ah.
rest his soul, uh, infiltrated the base, or the house, and then he got caught because I was like, brother, you go on ahead of me because I couldn't get out, and I like opened the
Ah.
window for him and he left, but he got caught, and then I was like, oh shit, and then I hid under a bed, and then I was able to wild shape again, and then I burnt the house down, and then I got our friends, and we came back, and we ran into slavers. We killed some slavers, and then the noble appeared, and we killed the noble. But we were too late to save Kunari because he got stabbed in the chest by the evil uh, slaver captain, and yeah, so the city got mad at us for killing a slaver apparently, and then we
Oh.
ran.
Oh, that sucks. But yeah. No, so you busted up a slave. Wait, what do you mean you could wild shape? What does that mean?
It means I can turn myself from what I look like now into something like a squirrel.
No way, dude. You have to show me.
Um, all right.
No, 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 no.
Huh? What?
Mother hen, no attention. We're hemorrhaging gold. We're good.
I
Oh
haven't spent
yeah.
any gold since we got to town.
Yeah, but giving. gold away like candy, man.
I haven't given a gold piece away. I haven't given a copper away.
Oh, I forgot that my gold too. Let me check.
Don't worry,
Oh,
Grumble. You'll see his squirreliness in
on that,
action.
hang on that note,
Mhm.
add whatever starting gold you have, add 100 to it,
Okay.
because you would have some kind of funding at your level.
Okay. Player backgrounds.
Like they're not going to send you out into the wilds, into the unknown with a group of unknown people broke as as broke as hell.
So 110. Got it. 110.
I know many DMs who would.
Oh, I contemplated it, but I
Okay.
try to keep my player
Yeah.
wealth levels about average.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
So
You know Derek, right? He gave me this nice, and I pull out the sack of 100 gold. Nice. I'm pretty rich right now. Most money I ever had in
Nice.
my life.
Dude, you could buy how many ales with that gold? Like
Oh,
1,000?
what's an ale? 2 copper. So
2,000?
no, it's got to be
Two,
more than that. Uh,
3,000?
is there more than 3,000?
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't know
asking
either.
you. You're the
I
one who
don't know.
drinks lots of ale.
If,
Well, let's see. Let's have a couple more tonight.
if,
On
Yeah.
daring, and he raises his glass.
there's one
All
piece
right,
of
I'll
gold
buy you guys a
and
couple ales.
100
Bartender,
gold.
how much for a couple ales?
uh, he looks at you and holds up his finger, like as he turns and I can't serve you anymore, Jonathan. You've been cut off. The missus said no more. And
Aw, the miss.
is this dude's a burly, like mean looking dude. He's got a big, thick beard. It's like this ruddy, ugly, reddish color. And he looks at the innkeeper and he goes, Adamus, if I didn't like you, I'd crush your head for that.
Smashing skulls is always fun, but
Wait,
you want to arm wrestle? Talking to the guy.
He looks at he looks at you and he looks back at Adamus and you see this you see the gears turn in his eyes for a second. You said I'm cut off, right, Adamus? And Adamus just nods his head. What about him?
I haven't had a drop yet.
I'll tell you what, you fund my drinking for the night, and I'll arm wrestle you as much as you want.
Now, how about we arm wrestle right now for 5 gold?
All right, if you
oh,
so insist, I'll take your
Ah!
gold from you.
All right, I get on the put a stool between us, slam my arm down. Let's go! Rah! I'm gonna
He
rage.
he looks down at you and let's use an actual proper arm wrestling barrel. And he like jerks his thumb to the corner of the room.
Oh yeah,
Please
sure.
roll out that one.
Oh, and when I rage, I'm a wild magic.
So I'm just
Oh
happy
Lord.
attacking that.
Okay, so we go to the barrel and then get ready. When we lock arms, I'm gonna rage. Okay, so let me ping this. Page 2. Okay. Oh, all kinds of effects can happen.
Let's see what
I have to roll
happens.
a D8. 4. That is magic infuses one of your choice. A weapon of your choice that you're holding. Until you rage against the weapon, damage changes the force and against
So
light and throw properties.
it
So
basically
basically, my
does
weapon
nothing.
glows.
It basically does nothing because you're not holding a weapon.
Well, I'll say my
Yeah.
weapon glows. Like it,
All right. Well, no,
like.
it says one weapon you are holding.
Oh,
That's
okay. Can my
Like
fist glow?
as long as it's on your person, that's one thing. But holding it implies that you have it in your hands.
Okay, yeah.
Yep,
Or my
calm
fist
down,
weapons?
kiddo.
You're. I mean, technically, fists are an improvised weapon, but they're not weapons per se.
Okay.
So,
So nothing happens. Okay, so bro, she give me advantage.
okay, go
I'm
ahead
like
and
yelling.
He does. He just kind of like stares at you. Go ahead and roll for it, and I will roll after I roll at the same time.
Athletics.
It is a straight strength check.
Do I get proficiency?
Mm, for this one, no, it's just your strength bonus.
Okay, I don't think there's a way to roll strength on the sheet, so I'll just do it manually.
What's your? Is there not?
There, you can roll a save that which has proficiency, but you can't roll a check.
No, if you click on
Well,
the little
the little cogwheel.
oh
The
no, it's still a
cogwheel.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah,
But it didn't add your proficiency.
well, I'm not proficient.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your proficiency bonus? 2?
2. Yeah.
Then we'll just subtract 2 from the total.
Okay.
If it's that much easier, it's just that much easier.
Advantage. Okay, so 21.
Ooh, not bad. 21's not bad. All right. So he sits down and you guys clasp hands and you very quickly just boom, straight down. And you hear a crack.
Oh no.
Oh.
The barrel?
You slam his arm down with such force you've broken his wrist.
And I just go, "Roar!" right in his face
He
while he cries.
he sits there and he holds his wrist to his chest and he shouts, "Adamus, this man just broke my wrist. What kind of
It,
people are you letting in here?"
it was
And
fair
you see the
contest.
whole bar goes quiet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. Where's the affliction? I'm gonna like wave from my seat, but probably barely be seen because I'm so small.
Um, People are staring into the corner, and you see this. You guys know, like, you guys know that small town effect when someone from outside of town does something to someone from inside of town, and
Mhm.
Yep.
everyone jumps to the defense of the guy they know.
Mhm.
That happens. People start shouting and pointing at Flame and Brian and Grumble. And Adam is just kind of like, he's looking around the room in confusion. The wife comes out, sees what's happening, cuts her head in her hands, and grabs Adamus and like drags him into the back room. And they shut the door.
I mean, just cut it.
No, you don't need that
I,
because you're not making a mess.
I spring from my chair and run to the door that's closed.
Uh, it is shut tight. It is not opening.
I knock pretty loudly on the door, and then in a normal voice, because whispering I guess would not really work here through the door. I just say, "I am a doctor. I can fix it. Please let me fix it."
Over here, Brian. This is okay. It's this other redhead dude.
Yeah, woo! Okay, you owe me 5 gold. And
The only thing he does is slug you.
okay.
Oh no.
Oh, well, he was raging, so it wouldn't really do much.
No, it's not going to hurt that much, but it's still going to be an attack. Let me
I
find my
really,
let me
really
find my
want to
notes.
scream bar fight right now. I really want to.
Do it.
What you can cut on?
Wake
Reese, I'm
motto.
not
It's
cutting
funny.
that. Quit trying to make me cut that. It's not. You're just going to cause a mess. What are you even still doing up, Callista? Callista, wake up! It is like 8 o'clock. You guys should be in bed. Go, both of you, go to bed.
They're hopped on candy, dude.
Right?
Surprised he's still moving. Is the problem?
Yeah.
Like that sugar rush should have mounted by now. Where is it? I mean, it doesn't matter. We're ending here in like a minute anyway. So I I just need to find the rule for it real quick. No, I'm done. Where is it?
It should be
Combats.
strength plus proficiency, and it's one
Well, he's a
damage plus
he's a
strength.
commoner. He's a commoner because he's a commoner, so he doesn't have a proficiency.
Okay.
He just has strength.
So +4.
Yeah. So it's a d20 plus 4 for the attack.
Yeah, that is a very burly big dude.
I did say he was a big man.
That hits. It deals 5 damage, and I'm raging, so it's half. So I take 2 damage.
He slugs you pretty much squarely on the jaw. You don't feel it very well, but he definitely hit you.
I'm hitting him back.
Yeah.
All right.
Flame's gonna be like, Barfa!
We will end there with the turn order coming up, and you guys starting a bar brawl.
I
Yeah.
ain't starting shit, man.
I just beat him so good he punched me. Like I didn't really mean to
You
start.
broke his wrists.
It was just the roll, man.
Anyway, thank you guys for coming to the session. I'm glad we got through that without me having to basically TPK the party.
Yeah.
However, you are wanted men and you are on the run, so
And we're not
things
really
are going to
built
be
for
interesting.
that. We're mean characters,
But
except for Mott.